as you probably all know by now, the Team Demand service is now changed to the Tiger On Demand service, which commenced on the 30th of November. It won't come to your particular house like the Ting service. It will come to a virtual bus stop, which you can see on the Tiger On Demand interactive map, and it will tell you where the virtual bus stops are within Catworth. If you want to make a booking, you have to telephone, and that's on 01480 595 440. Bookings can be made up to 48 hours in advance. The service operates Monday to Saturday, 6:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. The cost for adults is £2 per journey, i.e. so it's a £4 round trip. Under 5s travel free. Children from 5 to 16 is £1, and concessionary bus pass holders travel for free. If you're looking to put in an LHI bid, you need to do so by tomorrow. And then the same applies. You've got non-complex and complex schemes, so you can put in non-complex, which is up to £10,000, and complex is up to 25. Details of the type of scheme can be found on the County Council website. If you want to go for a 20 mile an hour scheme anywhere within the village, then you can apply for that from Monday the 27th of January to Friday the 25th of March at 5 o'clock, with feasibility studies will be undertaken by the County Council between April and July, and then both the LHI bids and the 20 mile an hour schemes will be confirmed at the October meeting of the Highways and Transportation Committee. The County Council is now into its budget process. At the moment, the Joint Administration has decided to look to increase the council tax by the maximum it's allowed, which is 4.99%, which would mean that a Band D property would see the County Council proportion of your council tax go up by £80.82 per annum. The new government, is also is now consulting with regard to allowing members to obtain a dispensation to attend meetings remotely and be able to pick a proxy to vote on their behalf if they can't attend. Now, you've probably seen that the government has issued a white paper on reorganisation of local government within certain areas, i.e. which have got two-tier authorities like Huntingdonshire and Cambridge County Council. As a consequence, they want to replace them with unitary authorities. The timescale for this is to have the new unitary authority for Cambridgeshire in place by April 2028. So, as a consequence, the mayoral elections and the county council elections, which are to be held next year, are looking to proceed as normal. But the district council elections in 2026 are likely to be cancelled, because in 2027 will be the elections for the new shadow authority, whether it be one unitary or two. So at the moment, the new unitary whole area is Cambridgeshire plus Peterborough. So Peterborough is in the process of being, I know it's a unitary at the moment, but it will go into one or two unitaries within Cambridgeshire. Now, at the moment, the government is saying that it wants approximately 500,000 people in each unitary. Well, you can't do that in Cambridgeshire and Peterborough if you go for less than one unitary. If we went with one unitary, we'd have 700,000. If we go for two, you're about 350,000, 400,000, depending on where you do the boundary. At this moment in time, we have that neither authorities are now talking to each other as to how they think is the best way to proceed. They have got to come up with a draft type proposal by the end of March, and then a more detailed proposal by the autumn. If they do not, then the government has said that they will impose a unitary, whatever they want on Cambridgeshire. So at the moment, I think all authorities are trying to do the best for their residents to try and get the fairest system that we possibly can get. So
Ian, sorry, will South Cambs be brought into that?
Oh yes,
as well?
so you've got Peterborough, Cambridge County Council, Huntingdonshire, South Cambs, Fenland, East Cambs and Ely, and Cambridge City. So all those authorities will disappear on the 21st in April 28.
Yeah.
Right? Before that, 1 year before they disappear, there will be a shadow authority for the new unitary, whether it be 1 or 2. And then there will be elections to that shadow authority, and they will then work out, so there'll be all new planning and everything. So, it'll all could change quite considerably. The mayor will take over certain aspects of what's done by the county council now will go to the mayor.
Yeah.
So,
this is a consultation, isn't it? It's not decided yet.
What's that?
That we're going to have this one single authority.
No, it's not decided yet, but it's in the process of starting, because the authorities have got to come up with a proposal by March. So we will see where we go, but I'll keep you informed as to what's likely to happen, and then what's likely to happen with the district councils and everything that's going through there, and the county council, because it affects the county council just as much. So there's a lot of work to be done by all authorities in a very short space of time to meet the government's deadlines. And the chief officer for the district council said, well, we haven't got all the answers from the government yet, so they're still waiting to hear. But that just gives you an idea of what is coming.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. All good? Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you don't mind if I...
Absolutely, Ian. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you for the information.
That's
We'll
all
see you
right.
maybe next.
Yes, I can stand up. Cheers.
All right. Bye. Bye. Okay. Right. We're now going to open the meeting for the Catworth Parish Council. So 01128 is to receive and accept apologies and reasons for non-attendance. None. Okay, thank you. 01129 declaration of interest.
Yes. So they're tracing him. Tracing him.
I believe they still can be counted as a meeting.
No. They can't be counted because they won't be able to vote for talk, or they're not members of the public.
Right, okay. Apologies. Sorry.
Yes, okay. Yeah. So a declaration of interest. We do have one declaration of interest today, which is actually going to be myself. So at that point, I will leave the meeting down.
Yeah, I'll take that, yeah, no problem.
Thank you. To receive the written requests. So 01130 to receive Huntingdon District Council and Cambridgeshire County Council reports, which we've obviously just heard from Ian.
His apologies.
01131. I'll do that. To receive and approve the Parish Council meeting minutes held on 12th December.
I propose that the minutes of the meeting on the 12th of December are approved as a true and accurate record.
I wasn't here.
I'll second it. So all in favour? Thank you, Andrew.
Over there?
Yes, please, because the next one
Planning.
is planning.
I'll do planning and I'll let you get to start score.
Okay,
I'm getting it.
thank you.
Yeah. So item 132 planning. Planning application which we've been asked to consult on is the removal of existing porch, reference number 240376, 240377, which obviously needs to provide comments after today's meeting. Opening up as people had a chance to have a look at it. Any comments, views? Andrew?
Yeah, the works are at the side of the property that are furthest from the village, so the impact on anyone else is minimal. I know that there have been extensive and long discussions between the applicant and the conservation officer at HDC. So I think that the reason this has got submitted is because those discussions have reached a satisfactory conclusion. I don't think we're in a position to second guess what the listed building team have come up with. So on that basis, and given that the modifications are modest compared to the size of the property, I propose that we recommend approval.
Any alternative view? Alternate views? Anybody?
No, I concur with what Andrew says. I would also add that although this is a listed building, the modifications are quite minimal. They are at the rear of the building. Very little of the historic fabric is going to be affected by it, and I think that we should recommend, because it's important for historic buildings to continue being used, and if they're not updated and made fit for modern living, then they tend to get into disuse. So, so I think it's a good thing what's being done. Yes.
Thank you, John. Any comment?
No, I agree with
So I propose that we recommend acceptance.
I propose.
Yeah, I will second. Yeah.
All those in favour? Okay, thank you very much. So if you could just let the HDC know that we approve, we recommend approval. Yes. Okay, so I'll do 1.1.2. Update from previous meeting on Eastern Farms, land Eastern Station Road proposals. I think we've obviously just received a full representation from Big Wells. I think I know that we've not yet been informed by HDC of the fact that it has been submitted to the full sites. And I think certainly I believe the view is very much that until we get formal notification and the consultation process opens, that is the point at which we will have further discussions and obviously put our views forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you agree?
I understand that there's been a freedom of information request concerning the proposal for that land. Am I correct in saying that the advice the clerk has received is that that freedom of information request is better posted to HDC because they are the owners of the process?
That is what we've had back, yes, from HGC. That's the advice that we've been given, yes. Is that if anybody...
Yeah. I think additionally, I think obviously Bidwell's made clear, or the representative from Bidwell's made clear today, he's happy to engage so that if people wish to seek information from them, then that may be the right course for them to do it.
Yeah, but I think we need to respond to the FOI, and I think we should respond as per the advice we've been given and advise the applicant to redirect it to HDC because it's their process, not our process.
Yes.
I agree. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, do you want to pick up the 133 then? The clerk's report?
Yeah. Sorry, there was one thing on, when we made it clear, HDC have given us some advice on further consultation.
Yes, so you're right, thank you Leslie. Following requests through Councillor Gray come back to us and spoken with HDC. HDC have advised the process is still open and that landowners can put other alternative proposals forward, and that at the appropriate point it goes through the same consultation process as the initial site bid, and that will be opened up once it's published on the website. The public will be able to comment as well, directly themselves then on that.
Yes, any public.
Anyone can do that.
So the consultations that we undertook in November, which was in respect of the existing call for sites that they'd received up to that point, were in respect of land availability assessments and suitability and sustainability assessments. So just to be absolutely clear, it's those assessments they will do again, and they will then reconsult with the public and with us.
And with us, yeah.
Yes, so it is with the public.
The whole process,
the whole process basically will be
yeah.
done again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, everybody. 01133 is clerk's report. Nothing to report this month. Okay, thank you. 01134 is neighbourhood plan update.
The neighbourhood plan team are continuing to formulate the various policies that are required for the neighbourhood plan.
Yeah.
And as we do the process, we are submitting the policies to HDC for their consideration and comment, so that we can amend as we're going along before we do the draft plan.
Okay.
So we've agreed with HDC, we're sort of doing it fairly piecemeal, if you like.
Yes.
So that process is ongoing.
Brilliant. Okay, thank you very much. 01135 is finance and budget reports. 135.1 is to note that the 2025-26 precept request was submitted to HDC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And 135.2 to note accounts and bank reconciliation carried out to the 31st of December 2024.
Okay.
01135.3 to approve January's bills.
Sorry, I propose that we settle payments to CPRE membership of £60 and a total sum of 521 each.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Seconded.
All in favour?
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah.
Do it with you?
Yeah. So, Charlotte Darren to approve. Uh, 01136 is the SIL. Note.
And that's just a note that was
Yeah.
what we've got left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
pending. 01137 is the future PC projects. Which I don't think we've got
just a
any.
quick one. I know you work as part of the plan, pulling together all the results. Do we?
Yes, as part of the,
Okay.
well, not part of the actual plan,
Not part of the
but
plan,
as an ancillary
Yeah.
sort of process, if you like, following the parish survey last year.
Yeah.
Anything to do with sort of projects and
Okay.
improvements around the village, yes,
Fine.
it's being pulled together, it's not yet
Okay.
completed.
Great, thank you. 01138, village maintenance, so hedges, paths, trees in village. 138.1 is the footpath group.
At this time of the year, we're it's very quiet.
Yes.
Neither the weather or the ground conditions sort of
Yes.
encourage people to want to go out and look at footpaths.
No.
So no,
That's fine.
nothing going on with
Okay.
footpath group at the moment.
Thank you. 138.2 trees and hedges in the village.
Just what I'll cover under that is obviously the not manure. What's it called? Compost. Compost was delivered today to Dan Button's field. I've spoken to Dan this afternoon, and
It's not item 141.
Well, yes, it
is it on there later on?
It is
All
on
right.
later on.
Do you want me to cover it later on, or shall I cover it under
We could,
three birds? It's up to you. Do you want me to do both now?
you started,
All right.
so you must
Smart
start
and very well
first.
finished. So start so those will finish. So it's been deposited up there.
Yeah.
I think we've agreed with Dan that I've proposed with Dan that next Saturday and Sunday the week field open for people to go and get it.
Yes.
We've also had a conversation before the meeting with Andrew,
Yeah.
and I've agreed that I will help Dan to fill up a builder's bag,
Yeah.
half of it, which will go on a pallet and come down to the village hall next to the clothing recycle bin.
Oh, okay.
So for that weekend there'll be some here at the south side of the village, some at the north side of the village,
Okay, well
that
done.
people can go and help themselves to.
Yeah.
And as we agreed at the end of it, after the weekend, what's not taken or used,
Well,
Daniel will recycle and do what you need to do with it. So I'd just like to express my thanks to Daniel formally for assisting and obviously giving us somewhere to have it.
yes.
In terms of trees and hedges in the village, obviously we have now gone past the initial terms of the contract for the landscaping,
Yeah.
which actually finished in February, so time has flown by. We have an extension clause in it, an automatic roll-on extension. He will be writing to us because under the contract he obviously writes to us to inform of the increase or the proposed increase, which we can either accept or decide to get out to tender.
Yeah.
He's indicated to me that increase is going to be inflationary by between 3 and 5%. So I will bring that to the meeting next month for us to hope, but at this stage, subject to pricing, I would propose that we will probably look to roll it over at stage. He's done a very good job over the last 12 months.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, Dan.
Okay.
So we've got 138.3 is the hedges impacting on the cutting of parish land. Letters sent and replies received. Did you have any replies received?
Yeah, some hedge work has been done, some they wanted us to clarify about the land. Since that I've not had any further.
Sorry, which?
Station road one.
One at the top, the land at the top of the village on the right, on the way out. I forget the property.
Opposite the playing fields.
Yes.
So you've not had a reply.
We had an initial reply, didn't we, which basically said it wasn't our hedges. It's not our land. The point was, it's whilst the land is yours, your hedges, which is your garden, are preventing the cutting by our contractor of the hedge of the grass.
Okay. Right.
So I think we've clarified that, and it just now needs to be done. I think Dan has also suggested he'd be quite happy to knock on the door and say, I will cut them for you if you wish me to.
Yes.
But obviously we won't fund any works for that.
No. Okay. So
Have we had a
that's
reply
ongoing.
on the other one that's halfway along Station Road? The laurel hedge that's on the bend.
They did say they'll do it, so I will check
Oh,
again.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not been done, is it? Not yet.
I don't believe so.
No, don't think so.
I think the hedge also down here to be cut as well, isn't it?
Yes,
was done
that one was done.
opposite the church.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That happened.
That's been done.
And the other one we reported on County Council website, didn't we? On Laurel Hedge.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
still outstanding then, isn't it?
yeah. So we've
I
not,
will chase
we've
that.
not had any correspondence from the county council.
Okay.
I'll check, I'll report again.
Okay. Yes, please. Thank you. Okay, so 01139 is highway issues in the village. So 139.1 was the winter brick and salt bins in preparation for the winter season update. I did check some of the salt bins and there was salt. Yeah, but that is in this section and that section.
Yeah. I don't know why this is still on the agenda actually, because it's been on the agenda for about 3 months.
I think we'll probably take it off.
Yeah, we can probably take it off now.
Our volunteer he always does that anyway.
Yeah.
So he takes
Last
that on board
month
to
we
do
had it
that.
there because there wasn't any salt in the bins at the point when we had the meeting.
Oh right, okay.
So I had to
I
check.
thought Anthony usually does that as he's going round and then he sorts it out with county.
It is, well, they are there now because I saw them deliver it. So
I
we'll
think
probably
they
take it
came
off
and
now.
refilled it.
Refilled it.
They were.
Yeah.
But anyway, also the credit to Anthony in the last couple of weeks and
Yes.
seeing it out there and,
Yes.
you know, the roads
Obviously
are,
now it's very
it goes
icy
above and beyond,
outside.
doesn't it?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he
so
does do a very
thank
good
you to
job.
him. Yeah.
So,
Thank you. 139.2 is the LHI report on the MVAS sign.
it flashes now at 12 miles an hour, which is keep coming down Church Road.
Well, last time it was on Church Road, people said it didn't flash, you see.
Yeah,
So,
flash, it
so
does
it was
Yes.
the because it was set at 25 miles and above to actually tell you what you were doing.
Oh, okay.
So the Speedwatch team reduced the
The mileage.
reduced the mileage so that you can see what you're doing even if you're only doing 15 miles an hour.
Okay, perfect.
The monthly, it has to be moved monthly as we know. The monthly stats that come from the from all the recordings. Mike Brazel, who's the one who's got the one on the Speedwatch team who has all the software, and he submits that to Remuna regularly. So,
Good.
yeah.
Perfect.
So if any councillors want to see that,
So you could be out, I'd just be interested at some point.
Share that. Thank you very much.
other than that, there's something else on Invest.
We were chasing invoice,
Oh, right, yes.
which we didn't
Because
get.
we've not yet been
far.
invoiced by county council for our portion.
And
So
then,
now, but on our purchase of the state, then invoice within 48 days.
Well, no, but the thing is we need to use some of our SIL money
Yeah.
before the end of this financial year, otherwise we'll lose it.
Oh, right, okay.
So we need them to invoice us.
Okay.
Yeah. So we
I know, usually you
invoice.
want to trust people, but...
Okay.
Okay, thank you for that information. 139.3 is the LHI for the 40 mile an hour buffer zone at the end of the village on the B660.
Yeah, following my meeting with County Council's representatives from Highways, they've put their detailed plan to us. Did you manage to print that off?
I did want to copy, if that's all right.
Yeah, we can pass that round.
So which way should
Yeah,
I start with
send it
invoices?
Yeah, I've seen it, so... it's double-sided, okay. So it's for the 40 mile an hour buffer zones on the B660 to the south of the village on Station Road and to the north of the village on Fox Road, so to extend beyond the current 30 mile an hour. I was advised that the maximum distance they can go to is 400 metres, so I did ask that we go as far as we could. The engineers then have to look at the sort of accessibility and what else is going on underneath the verges, and actually the visibility at all places. So they have put them out as far as we can. So the drawings here are just for us to have a look at and say yes, Is that fine?
How far down before the cuts does it go now? Just
It goes down to just where that barn is on the.
Okay.
So yeah, so we set on taking it just to the north of Fox Farm. Is it
Yeah.
Fox Farm? The big
Fox
farm.
Farm, yeah.
Yeah. So that the 40 mile an hour will start just before you get there.
Okay.
So basically to help the farmer there as well.
Yes.
I suggested it would be a good idea if people are going a bit slower, helps him to get his large vehicles in and out.
And the north, is it I assume it's the north,
Before the bend.
just after the bend, I assume, coming into the village.
Yeah, actually,
Going towards the village.
I have circled because they've shown the difference in blue and green, which is very difficult to see in print. Yes. So actually on my copy I've circled where it goes from the blue section is 40 miles an hour and the green section is then the national speed limit. So I circled where that is on mine because it's really difficult to see. Blue to green is
Yes.
hard.
And
Yeah.
also under
So do you want to? So I've just put a little circle there where it goes from blue to green.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, so you can see exactly where the 40 mile an hour will start.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then, do you come from this one, so you know that on the bottom, that's on Fox Road.
Yeah. You want to pass that across?
It's basically.
Yeah, so I've just circled. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's it.
Thank you. So that's just where it goes
The
from blue to
missing
green.
black then.
Does this require our approval?
Well, they just want us to go back and say yes, go ahead and on that basis.
I propose
It's
we
not
go back
something
and
approved on
say yes
this
on
stage.
that basis.
Seconded.
Okay, all in favour?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So they're also going to put the high visibility, what they call high visibility 40, which has the sort of the yellow fluorescent bit around it, so it can be seen clearly at night as well. So.
Okay. Brilliant. Thank you, Lily.
And then once we go back, so I'll reply to us on the liaison on that. They haven't given a time limit as to when they were doing it.
Okay.
When we hear anything further, obviously I'll let you all know.
Will let us know. Okay, thank you. 139.4 is the 20 mile an hour zone through Church Road and Church End. I don't know if we've heard anything.
I think it's an application now, isn't it?
Yeah.
They've got to reapply or not.
We can reapply.
Right.
Yeah, because we didn't get. I don't think they actually came back and said
No.
no, did they?
No.
But yeah, we weren't on the list of approvals, so therefore we
Okay.
didn't get last year's.
Okay, so
So we can apply again. I think last time Ian Gardner, County Councillor, mentioned it. He suggested just keep applying
keep
until
applying
eventually
until
you
we
get it.
get it. Yeah. Okay. 139.5 is the Britain and primary routes, which we've obviously never did.
I think that was about whether they deemed this a primary route, but we're into the winter now, so.
Yeah, we've been trying for the last 3 years, myself and Ramona, to get county council highways to grit Church Road and Church End,
Yeah.
because they only do the B660,
Yeah.
and we just don't even get a reply, do we? That's crazy.
We could write to the brand new authority in 3 years'
Yes,
time and
we
see what they
could,
want to
yes,
do.
yes.
Alright.
So all we can do is just keep trying.
Yeah.
But yeah. In the meantime, having said that, Anthony Button does
He
usually
does
put
come,
some
he
grit,
does.
although
Yeah.
Okay.
he does a great job.
He does.
Grits the road as well. So.
Yeah. Okay. 01140 is street lighting, energy supplying.
Can I have that one?
Oh, yeah.
Back?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Finish? Yeah.
Defer.
Is that okay? That's fine. 01141 HDC operating delivery
Covered.
compost, which we've covered, and we've discussed all that's happening. Are we going to put that on Facebook to let everybody know, or did we let everybody know?
I think that, well, let's put it, if everyone agrees, there's a Facebook post and it'll be too late to apply for an article, I guess, but...
So which weekend is it going to be available?
I'll confirm with you, I think it's going to be next Saturday.
Not this.
Not
this.
Not as in 2 days
No,
time,
as in
7 days time.
7
Right,
days
okay.
time. Yeah.
So,
So if you
yeah,
if
I'll
you let me know,
let you
and
know.
I'll
I'll
put a post on
I
Facebook.
think it'd be good
Okay.
that the whole village knows, don't they?
I mean, not everyone does Facebook.
Um,
Those who don't do Facebook tend to sort of fill
Could
in
you
on
put it on the village
your
email?
email.
Is that possible? The village email? Did you know? Thank you. Thank you very much.
So you'll let
I'll
me
confirm to you and
know.
Andrew
Brilliant.
tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. 1142 is council training available to note. 1143 is correspondence, which the full list was circulated prior to the meeting.
Does anyone have any comments on any of those at all? We had quite a
Not
lot of
for
stuff in,
myself.
didn't we?
No.
Those are all the correspondence. We've covered off most of those things within the agenda already.
Yeah,
haven't we?
happy?
Yeah.
Happy. And 01144 is council questions.
Just Village Matters.
Yeah.
Will be out again. They don't publish in January.
Okay, so it'll be for February.
Yes.
Will it go
So,
out before our next meeting? Do we need to discuss it?
Yes. Yes, because it always comes out on the 1st of February.
Okay.
So we'll have to submit any reports by the 15th of the month for it to go through on the 1st of the next month.
Okay. Okay. Is
So,
there anything that we want?
anything that we would like to pop on there?
I don't know.
Can't think of anything.
That we discussed today?
We can email our thoughts if there's anything that anybody would like to put on there.
No, because by the time the compost will already have been and gone.
Yeah, the compost
So we can't, there's nothing to put
so
on there.
There's nothing.
I don't think there's anything particular this month to go on.
No, so not this month. Thank you, Leslie. Andrew?
No.
Thank you.
Nothing from me, no, thank you.
Nothing from me, thank you.
Nothing from me. Okay. Okay, that is the meeting closed for this evening. The next meeting will be on Thursday, the 13th of February, 2025, at 7:30 at the Village Hall. Thank you very much. Everybody attending.
Thank you.